we're basically going to start developing a series of polls. The best one I can come up with is, say, you're having a particular service. You have two different versions that you're offering. One is focusing on sounds, therapeutic sounds, using bowls and things like that, or smudging. Okay, so you're basically giving it to the people and asking, which one do you prefer? Which one do you think resonates with you, will work for you? And you're gaining that information of like, okay, this is the type of service I should be pushing more often than this, or I could discount this and people will want to be reeled in and do that part of my business. You see what I mean? Like, it's a way of introducing the different topics that you offer to your customer base without it being super abrasive or market-like. Okay. And to go along with that piece of content, I also want you to think about creating something alongside it that is basically listing out things to expect when having a spiritual awakening. Okay. So you are giving your client base a level of reassurance of going through this process and making it out through the other side. Okay. So something to indicate this may or may not be peaceful for you, but I will be with you every step of the way. Not everybody in your life may be on board with this or understand it, but that is okay because I am here to guide you. Okay. So especially for an industry that has such misguidance and oftentimes is seen as con work, you have to provide some sort of credibility to yourself through your marketing plan. And that is a way of approaching it without sounding too overly dismissive of other people or too preachy or, you know, trying to shove a sale down the throat. That's not what people want.
Before I could finish this video, but if you made it to the end, please let me know by giving me a follow, like, repost, and save this video so you can start incorporating all of these ideas into your content. And what I'm going to leave you with is this. I want you to create a bunch of different journal prompts for people to reflect on and write about, okay? You want to tie yourself emotionally to your client base, and you do that by giving them things to think about, like, how do you release your emotions? How do you release anxiety when you're having a panic attack? How do you release shame when you are being humiliated? How do you release your anger when you are seeing red? Okay, these ideas really make people consider things going on in their life, and you're kind of giving them an open-ended question that they can leave in your comments or DM you with, that you are able to learn so much about them before you've even developed that relationship that we're talking about. Okay.